Well, hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. We're over the hump on the downhill slide to the weekend. Couldn't be happier about it. Hope you are as well, but hopefully your week has been smooth so far. Either way, we're on our way. Weekend is almost here. You got this. Good morning, Marianne. Good to see you here this morning. Thanks for joining us this morning. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming along on this journey of positivity. Good morning, Laquan. I see you over there on Instagram. Happy Thursday to you. Well, hopefully, again, everything is going smoothly. We're almost to the weekend. We are almost there. You got this. Get through today. Easy day tomorrow on Friday. There we are. The weekend again, and couldn't be happier about it. It's going to be a cooker out here in Florida today. Boy, I guess we're getting back into the temperatures. Feels like up to, in some spaces, like 110. Crazy stuff. If you're getting out to the parks this weekend, this next few days, be sure and get hydrated. Be sure and find your cool spots. Be sure and not overdo it, because it's gonna be warm. It's gonna be warm. So, as it tends to be here in Florida, but doesn't mean you can't have a good time. Just do it safely and fun. Hey, good morning, Lori. Good to see you here. Happy Thursday to you as well and your family. Appreciate you. Good to see everybody here. Really love it whenever anybody pops in anytime during the day. Of course, live, that's what we'd love. We'd really appreciate that. But anytime you come on, it's fantastic. So what are we talking about on this day? Well, I don't know. We've been looking this morning. It hasn't come up yet. But Beacon Barrel, the new Pirates of the Caribbean themed lounge, pub, whatever you want to call it, bar out at Magic Kingdom. Reservations are supposed to open up today. Not yet. At least not. We haven't found it yet. I'm a few minutes late because actually I was up to the last minute checking, and nothing has popped up yet. So hoping. There's Michelle. Michelle is not with me because she is trying to secure us a reservation right now. We've got some dates coming up out at Walt Disney World, and good to see Michelle here. But she is trying. I know. Disney IT. You know how it goes. It's a lot of that. It's a lot of, hey, pop-up screens of, hey, mess this up or whatever it might be. It happens. Hopefully soon those will open up, and we're looking forward to hopefully booking that during that weekend. They're going to be out here coming up, but we'll see. Anyway, we're very excited about it, but hoping for the best. Hopefully things will smooth out as the morning progresses. I'm sure there's a lot of people, not just Michelle, a lot of people online trying to book it now. Is that down for maintenance? Yeah, surprise. Really surprised. That never happens with Disney online stuff. Never happens with their reservations. Hey, Cam, good morning. Good to see you here. How about a little smile, a little Star Wars and smile for Cam Ray this morning? Good to see you here as well. Man, we got a whole crew here this morning. This is exciting stuff. Happy Thursday, everybody. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, it's always a national day for something. Today happens to be National Spirit of the 45s Day. And what that is it's a celebration of this day back in 1945, when basically the Japanese surrendered in World War II, pretty much ending that global conflict. And so it's kind of a day to celebrate that, celebrate what they call the greatest generation, those people that did so much during that time. Of course, the great, amazing veterans during that time, but also the people that helped out at home, everybody that did that during that time period. So yeah, apparently on this day, this was the day that President Truman declared, hey, you know what? The conflict over in the Pacific Rim is over. We can move on to peacetime. So that's what we celebrated with the Spirit of 45s Day. This is also, along with that, very apropos. It is also Navajo Code Talkers Day, which I don't know if you know the story of the Navajo Code Talkers, but they were a set of Navajo, American Indian, Native American Marines that what they did was they were set with units up at the front, especially in that Pacific Rim part of World War II. And basically they came up with a use of the Navajo language to be able to quickly process code to the front lines. So because of the use of the language, it was nearly unbreakable. From what we understand, they never broke that code, and they were able to use it to quickly both encrypt and decrypt some of the messages to the front line. And these people were instrumental in the Allied forces coming through in that. So yeah, that's amazing. And these people, there's some great stories about it. You can look up. There's a great movie about it called Wind Talkers. It's about it. It's a fictionalized story, but about these great patriots that helped our country and helped the world. Yeah, Michelle's bringing it up. There's a great movie about it. It's called Wind Talkers. Stars Nicolas Cage. He's basically trying to protect some of these coders that are American, are Native Americans that help do this. So yeah, thank you to them. Thank you to them. And it's a day to celebrate them and learn more about them because they were so very important. One of the places you can learn about the 45s and the Code Talkers is at your local bookshop. Yeah, today is National Love Your Bookshop Day. And yeah, love bookshops. I will confess, I have become much more, because of just weight and size, and especially going on traveling or whatever, you putting books on the tablet. And so unfortunately, I'm guilty. I'm very, very guilty of not getting out to some of these local bookshops and purchasing, perusing and purchasing books there. But it is an amazing spot. Some of these bookshops really could use, it's a little bit of a dying breed because of the things that I'm talking about. Like I said, very, very guilty of that. I should get out to the bookshops more. But local bookshops are great spots. Some of them classic. We visited one of the most famous bookshops in Paris. It's a beautiful, beautiful space when we were there. And great books. You can peruse through there. We talked about vinyl records just the other day. It was Vinyl Record Day. Getting out there and getting to your local bookshop, supporting local, and finding some great books. Again, I'm a little hypocritical on this because of the fact that I use a tablet, but I still think they're fantastic, amazing places to pick up some of your wonderful, wonderful books. By the way, Michelle's sister, brother-in-law have a website that actually specifically looks to find book sales, including some of these bookshops, libraries where they're having book sales. It's called Book Sale Finder, I believe, Michelle. You can back me up on this, booksalefinder.com. It's a great website if you're looking to find book sales in your area, including some of these bookshops. Great resource for you. I believe that's right, booksalefinder.com. Check it out if you want to look for books. That's it. Good. Thank you, Michelle. I'm glad I got it right. I'd hate to get it wrong, but yeah, great website. Definitely check it out if you're looking for books in your area. What else are you well, you can, if you're getting out to your book, maybe you look on books about lizards. Today is World Lizard Day, which I know some people like, they see this picture and they cringe. They don't want any part of this. We love our lizards. I admit it. We smile whenever we see like lizards climb up on our windows, and we always like, oh, lizard on the screen. We have fun with it because we love it. And because lizards are so important to our world. Yes, they can be kind of bothersome at times, but they eat all those nasty bugs that we don't want around. They really keep with insect population down. We think they're cute. Not some people are like, don't give me, I don't want them. They're gross. Get them away from me. We think they're kind of cute. At least some of the littler ones. We love our lizards. And today's the day. If you do love lizards as well, maybe celebrate the lizards. Maybe watch Tangled. You can celebrate Pascal, one of the famous lizards. When is it national? Cam, when is it National Monkey Lizard Day? Ask Bub. Bub would know. Monkey Lizard Day. I love it, Michelle. I'm sure Bub is a big proponent of National Monkey Lizard Day. If you don't know who Bub is, check out Star Wars and Smile. You'll find out who Bub is. Anyway, yeah, really, really cool. What else is today? Well, today happens to be, this is something I love. I do love a good creamsicle. Today is National Creamsicle Day. It is that ice cream bar, that combination of orange and kind of vanilla ice cream, vanilla cream. It doesn't seem like it should work, but it just does. It just does. Love creamsicle. Back when I was in culinary school, There was a day when we were in our pastry class that you were making ice cream. You were making specialty ice cream. I made a creamsicle ice cream. Not that that's too outrageous. But I made a creamsicle ice cream, and my instructor loved it. He was so happy. He was thrilled with me making a creamsicle ice cream. Creamsicle, I love it. I do. I'm not a huge orange person, and it seems like it shouldn't work, but there's something about the vanilla, the creaminess of it, the sweetness and tartness of the orange that just balances together, and I find magnificent. I love it. I need a creamsicle. I need a creamsicle. Happy National Creamsicle Day. Michelle likes it. See, great minds, or whatever our minds are. Hey, if it's your birthday today, celebrate with a creamsicle. Celebrate by going to the bookshop. Happy birthday to you. Here are some of the amazing people that you celebrate your birthday with. He's no longer with us, unfortunately, but it would have been his 84th birthday today, born in 1941. David Crosby. He is a two-time Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, singer-songwriter, once with the Byrds, the other time with Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Every day is Monkey Lizard Day, says Bob. I love it. So that doesn't surprise me with Bob. Doesn't surprise me at all. Anyway, David Crosby, amazing. He's the bands that he's with have sold over 35 million albums. He has 5 albums for different bands that he's been with that were listed on Rolling Stone's 500 greatest albums of all time. Love David Crosby. Again, we lost him, unfortunately, back in 2023, but man, so many amazing songs from him and his bands. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to the great Steve Martin, born on this day, 1945. He turns 80 today. He's won 5 Grammy Awards. He's won an Emmy Award. He's been Golden Globe, Tony nominated. He started, he didn't start, but one of his early jobs was working at the magic shop at Disneyland. And his gosh, has gone on to comic greatness, so many amazing movies. More recently, of course, Only Murders in the Building, set to debut the next season of that here in less than a month, in September, I believe. I think it's early September. Can't wait for it's one of our favorite shows, Only Murders in the Building, coming back. Happy birthday to the amazing Steve Martin, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. His birthday today, Magic Johnson. He turned 66 today, born on this day in 1959. Of course, that great career with the Lakers, 5-time NBA champ, 3-time NBA MVP, 3-time NBA Finals MVP, 12-time All-Star, Hall of Famer. I grew up watching the Lakers, watching Showtime, and he was it, man. He was great, the famous rivalry between him and Larry Bird, things of legends, both great players at their peak during that time, going all the way back to the NCAA championship game back in 1979, that Magic ended up winning the NCAA championship that year. But man, what a career. Happy birthday to Magic Johnson. Great businessman now. Happy birthday to Magic Johnson. Happy birthday to great actress Halle Berry. She turns 59 today, born on this day in 1966. She has won a Golden Globe. She's won an Emmy, and she was the first African-American woman to win an Academy Award, and it's still the only African, which is a shame. By the way, I couldn't believe it. I didn't think about it. I saw that. I'm like, that's a shame. The only African-American woman to win the Oscar for Best Actress. There's been some Best Supporting Actress, but Best Actress, and was the first woman of color to win that award. That she got that for Monsters Ball, but she's had so many other great roles, including she's in the X-Men. She plays Storm in the X-Men. Happy birthday to her. She's fantastic actress. Finally, last and definitely not least, Mila Kunis. She turns 42 today, born this day in 1983. You may know her from many roles. She was in Black Swan. She was in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, very good. Other movies, but you'll probably know her best as Jackie in that 70s show. If you watch that, if you enjoyed that television series, that comedy series, she was great. I think she was 16 when she started that. She was like the youngest one in the cast. Actually, the only one that was probably of the age that those cast members were supposed to be, but she was amazing as kind of the snotty person in that. Fantastic. happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you. Part of the reason Michelle's not with us this morning, besides trying to get that reservation, is we were up late last night recording a brand new episode for this weekend. Yes, we are going to be talking with our friends Troy and Mimi from Disney Assembled, the Disney Assembled podcast. They recently got back from a Southern California trip, which included several days at Disneyland. And of course, whenever our friends visit Disneyland, because we love it so much, we need to hear their take on it, hear what's going on, especially since they were there near the beginning of the 70th anniversary celebration. Need to hear more about that. We had a lengthy conversation last night, which could have extended even farther, but it got late, but couldn't have been more thrilled to have them come on. And so that will be this Sunday's episode, dropping this Sunday. Hope you join us for that. And yes, as you can see from this picture, we did record video. So there will be a video version of that coming out a couple days after the audio podcast version of that debuts. But yeah, a lot of good times, a lot of talking about Disneyland. And yes, Michelle, so much great info and so much fun. You can see us there cracking up at, I think it was something Mimi said, or maybe it was, I don't know, but it was something that was said there. Very much fun. We had a great time with him and are very, very excited for you to hear that episode, as well as some other things that we have going on. We're recording 3 of our own episodes from starting last night up and through next weekend, and one of somebody else's podcast, which we'll tell you about as well, coming up soon. So yeah, it's busy week and a half for us. So, but hopefully you'll join us for all of them for sure. All right, going to get out of here. Got to go try and get those Beacon Barrel reservations. Everybody have an amazing day. It's Thursday. You got this. We're going to get through the day. And before you know it, it's Friday. It's the weekend. We're going to get through it together. And as I like to say every single day, please, please, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I'll be back with you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. ish, to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody, have a magical day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.